Felix's room was cloaked in darkness, lit only by the dim glow of a desk lamp and the cold, pale light of his computer screen. The air felt heavy. He hadn't opened the window in days. The rapid tapping of his keyboard was the only sound breaking the oppressive silence. Felix had always been obsessed with strange corners of the internet, spending hours digging through forums about so-called cursed files. His friends dismissed it as nonsense, but that night, he stumbled upon something different. The thread's title was simple: darkscreen.exe, open it only once. Dozens of comments followed. Most claimed that after opening the file, their screens went black and nothing was ever the same again. Some users never returned. One comment read, "Don't open it. They're watching you." 3 minutes later, it had been deleted. Felix's heart quickened. He downloaded the file. His computer warned him, "This file may be unsafe." Felix smirked. Classic scare tactics, he thought. He double-clicked. The screen instantly went pitch black. Then an image appeared. His own room, a live feed, but his computer didn't even have a webcam. Felix leaned closer. Everything looked exactly as it was. The desk, the chair, the messy sheets on the bed. But one detail made his blood run cold. In the corner of the screen, by the door, stood a dark silhouette. Tall, thin, its face nothing but a void. Felix whipped around. Nothing. When he looked back, the figure was gone. A low hum filled the room. His computer tower was buzzing, almost like it was whispering. Felix froze, straining to hear. The sound became clearer, coalescing into words. "Let me out." A shiver ran down his spine. He reached to shut down the computer, but the mouse was frozen. None of the keys worked. On the monitor, the live feed had been replaced by a black screen with a single flickering message. "Do not look behind you." Felix sat rigid, every muscle tensed. The urge to turn around grew unbearable. Out of the corner of his eye, he caught the edge of his own shadow, but the light source hadn't changed. Shadows weren't supposed to move. He took a deep breath and turned. The room was empty. A laugh echoed, sharp, guttural, and high-pitched. It hadn't come from his own mouth. The sound emanated from within the computer tower. Felix's hand trembled as he pressed the power button. The system stayed on. Instead, the monitor flashed to life, revealing Felix's face. But it wasn't his face. It was pale, lips tinged blue, eyes hollow and black, and it was smiling. Felix stumbled backward, heart pounding, as new text crawled across the screen. "Now I can see you." Suddenly, the monitor burst, showering sparks. The room was plunged into total darkness. The only sound was the slow, labored hum of the computer fan, and beneath it, the unmistakable rhythm of someone breathing. Felix turned. The screen had flickered back to life. This time, the figure in the corner was closer. Tall, gaunt, its face finally visible. It was Felix's own, twisted into the same ghastly smile. The figure stepped forward on the screen. Felix heard the sound of real footsteps behind him. He pressed himself against the wall, searching the dark for movement. Then, from the faint glow of the monitor, a hand emerged. Long, skeletal fingers reaching out from inside the screen. Felix screamed, bolting from his chair and sprinting down the hallway. He clawed at the front door, but the lock refused to turn. A cold breath brushed his neck. Slowly, he turned. Staring back at him was his own face, distorted, those endless black eyes glinting with a cruel smile. Felix's scream filled the house, then silence. The next morning, Felix's computer was still running. The monitor displayed only a black screen. with a single line of flickering white text. Who's next?